All right, all right. Hello to all my good people out there throughout the universe. As always, Tio Mr. CeaseFire Hardiman coming to you live. President of Violence Interrupters Incorporated. I have my gear on right here. Violence Interrupter face mask, Violence Interrupter hoodie here. This is what you call episode number 23. And I titled this episode, Why Do You Want to Kill Me Just Because I Spoke Up for My Wife? This situation took place about a week ago here in Chicago, on the south side of Chicago. I received a phone call from a stranger. He told me that his one of his family members had provided him with my phone number. And what happened is that his next door neighbor had been being like a peeping Tom, looking through his window when his wife was taking a shower. And so what he did, he confronted his next door neighbor verbally. And the next door neighbor threatened to kill him. Because what he didn't understand is that his next door neighbor was really on parole for attempted murder after spending like 20 years in prison anyway, but he was paroled to his grandmother's house. And he had been watching the man's wife, and the guy's wife had told him that she felt somebody was watching her, and he confirmed it by, leaving out the back door and checking his guy out while he was trying to watch his wife when she was in the shower. So to make a long story short, the guy provided me with the name of the guy, his next door neighbor, and then he also, gave me the address. And the brother had an Islamic name. So what I did is, this work, like I said before, is not for the faint of heart. Do not try this work at home. I got in my car. I drove over there to the address, got out my car, knocked on the door, and asked for the guy. Some other guy answered the door, and I said, I'm looking for such and such. He said, look here, man, give me a minute. He said, are you the police? I said, no, I'm not the police. I'm Tio Hardiman. That's it, Tio Hardiman. So it was an older lady. There was an older lady sitting on the couch inside the house, and she happened to take a glance at my face, and she said, you know what? I know him from somewhere. That's that Tio Mr. CeaseFire Hardiman guy. She said, come on in here. I need to talk to you anyway. So the older lady invited me in the house. So I'm sitting on the couch talking to her, and next thing you know, the other guy came from the back room. And I guess, like I said, that was his grandmother. And she wanted to talk to me about stopping violence anyway, but she was not aware that her grandson, and her grandson had to be about 40 years old. It wasn't like he was no young buck, had threatened the next door neighbor because the guy had confronted him verbally about disrespecting his wife, watching her while she's taking a shower. So I was talking to the lady on the couch, and we're doing the best we can, have a good conversation. Then I told the brother, I said, man, I need to talk to you. And he said, okay, man, what's up? I say, look here, man. We can talk in the back, or we can talk in front of your grandmother. It's up to you. And he said, it's no problem. Just go on and talk. I said, well, look here, man. I was informed that you threatened your next door neighbor, man, about confronting you about his wife. And I said, man, you shouldn't have done that, bro. And he said, what you talking about? He kind of got a little tough there. That's why I say don't try this here kind of work at home. It's not for the faint of heart. It's very important to kind of know what you're doing in this particular field of work. Normally I would not just go in somebody's house like that, but the grandmother invited me in, and that's what happened. And by the brother having a Muslim name, that was an angle I had because I know a lot of Muslim brothers, ex-offenders, and people all over the universe. So as we began to, we continued the conversation, and I said, look, man, I need you to do me a favor, blood. I need you to go and apologize to that man. Okay? I need you to apologize to him, man. You got the guy shook up. He kind of spooked right now. Plus, they have an 8-year-old daughter, and you just came home from serving 20 years for attempted murder, man. So I made a couple of phone calls to some guys that he was familiar with, and one of my guys told him to sit his ass down. One of my friends that knows him quite well told him to sit his ass down, step back, leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. So basically, after talking to him for a while, and my friend told him the same thing I was saying to him, reinforcing the message of peace. So he said, all right, man, I'll apologize, bro. So what I did, I stepped out of the house and knocked on the next door neighbor's door and got him to come out front. And I had the other guy to come outside his apartment there, the house, my fault, the house. And he told him, man, he apologized to him, man, 1,000 apologies. He said he was sorry for doing what he had, as far as threatening that guy to kill him. He said he was dead wrong for that, and he would like to apologize. And the brother apologized with tears in his eyes, man. That's what I really love about the situation, man. I know it was sincere because the man had tears in his eyes because I connected him with another guy that he respected a lot on that phone call, and the guy told him to sit his ass down. And he needed to hear a message like that. So this is what you call another story where we stop somebody from losing their lives on the front end. Because I'm more than sure this guy probably would have tried to kill this individual if we had not intervened. And then the man's wife, she was thankful. And we didn't bring the 8-year-old daughter into the equation, but I'm pretty sure the 8-year-old daughter feels pretty good now because everything is back to peace. And the grandmother was really pissed off because she didn't know he had threatened the next door neighbor, and she had some words with him as well. And all power to the people, brothers and sisters. That's another one, another life we save. Episode number 23, Real Violence Interruption Stories by Tio Mr. CeaseFire Hardiman. Why you want to kill me just because I spoke up for my wife? Peace and blessings to the entire world. And share this information once you watch this video. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you.